Hi, my name is Spencer, and I'm going to be singing some songs today. I'm very excited to be here. This first song is going to be one called The Real World's Game, and it's one I wrote about not knowing what I want to do after high school because that is kind of a scary concept to think about, and that's exactly where I am being a senior. So here's The Real World's Game. I don't know who I am or who I'm gonna be. I am just a kid with a lot of pressure from society. Got a storm spinning around in my head. It's my turn, what's my future intent for me now? But I need to find her real fast before the time starts to pass on. What you wanna do, girl? Where you wanna go? What you wanna be, girl? What's your future hold? Time is slipping away. Gotta pick it fast, girl. Gotta pick right. It's a win lose, girl. You pick your own fight. It's the real world's game. It's the real world's game. If I don't choose, the papers will say, blame it on the mother. So I just guess I'll have to roll the dice, but the numbers aren't ever in my favor. What you wanna do, girl? Where you wanna go? What you wanna be, girl? What's your future hold? Time is slipping away. Gotta pick it fast, girl. Gotta pick right. It's a win lose, girl. You pick your own fight. It's the real world's game. It's the real world's game. Got a storm spinning around in my head. What does my future intend? But I need to find it fast before the time starts to pass on. What you wanna do, girl? Where you wanna go? What you wanna be, girl? What's your future hold? Time is slipping away. Gotta pick it fast, girl. Gotta pick right. It's a win lose, girl. You pick your own fight. It's the real world's game. What you wanna do, girl? Where you wanna go? What you wanna be, girl? What's your future hold? Time is slipping away. Gotta pick it fast, girl. Gotta pick right. It's a win lose, girl. You pick your own fight. It's the real world's game. It's the real world's game.
Hi, I am Spencer. I am 18 years old from Westfield, Indiana. And my entire life, I have been singing all sorts of karaoke tracks all throughout my house, writing songs, what I like to call songs. And when I was in middle school, I started to learn guitar on my own, which led me into songwriting because my inspiration is Taylor Swift, and that's what she's known for, her songwriting. So I was like, I want to give it a try. And I've been using songwriting to get me through what we call high school and life. And I am in multiple bands. I play drums, I play a little bit of piano and ukulele, and I do all the music things I can.
This next song is one called 6 Minutes in Georgia. I wrote this during my sophomore year of high school, and this was one of two songs I have out on all platforms. If you want to find it, again, my name's Spencer, spelled Spenser. But this one's just kind of about wanting to be around somebody just because you like them, like you don't really care about anything else, just being with them. So yeah, this one's called 6 Minutes in Georgia. Shiny Mercedes cars parked in the back of the bar really isn't our thing. Nowhere it does rest and watches the hell that they started. Really isn't the way that we swing. I just wanna be here with you in the light of day or night. I don't want somebody new to be holding me tight. So let's just take 6 minutes to ourselves. You kiss me first, I won't tell. I'm here just for ya. 6 whole moments by your side. When you drive away, I'll break down and cry. 6 minutes in Georgia. The hole you left in my heart from the ages we were apart started turning me insane. But on those Georgian stairs, the gel slicked back in your hair, the butterflies flew away. I just wanna be here with you, the light of day or night. I don't want somebody new to be holding me tight. So let's just take 6 minutes to ourselves. You kiss me first, I won't tell. I'm here just for ya. 6 whole moments by your side. When you drive away, I'll break down and cry. 6 minutes in Georgia. And when those Georgian trees turn purple in their leaves, I didn't have a worry. 'Cause those material things that my Donna loved to sing never have impressed me. So let's just take 6 minutes to ourselves. You kiss me first, I won't tell. I'm here just for ya. 6 whole moments by your side. When you drive away, I'll break down and cry. 6 minutes in Georgia. So let's just take 6 minutes to ourselves. You kiss me first, I won't tell. I'm here just for ya. 6 whole moments by your side. When you drive away, I'll break down and cry. 6 minutes in Georgia. So let's just take 6 minutes to ourselves. We'll drive down south to the hotel. 6 minutes in Georgia.
Definitely Taylor Swift. I am like a born Swiftie, I promise you. I've been listening for as long as I can remember, and my main focus on music is definitely lyricism, so that's why I focus on Taylor Swift. I also love Freddie Mercury and Queen and everything they do with experimenting with different genres into like the rock and just mainstream music scene. And then also I take inspiration from songwriters like Conan Gray, who's more modern, but I listen to mainly older-ish music, and then plus my Taylor Swift, obviously. But I take inspiration from wherever I can because I love what you can do with music and how there's no certain formula and how you can just do whatever you want and it's like a free space.
This next song is one I actually wrote just last week. It's called State Road 32, and I take a lot of inspiration from like major songwriters. Like Taylor Swift is my favorite artist, and one thing she does I think exceptionally well is creating stories through her music. And so I wrote this story about losing somebody, and essentially you're like looking back through memories with them and where you last saw them and everything like that. So this one's called State Road 32. Driving down State Road 32, broken ankles, I lost both of my shoes. The cracks aren't healing, there's not much left to do. I broke the ceiling and then I shot at you. walking lonely with no way home. I passed the stoplight, it made me feel less alone. For a moment I felt you once again. I never believed in a heaven until then. Throwing rocks at your window, I never knew summer could feel so cold. But without you, I'm only skin and bones. I lost the one thing that felt like home. Come back now. The ship has sailed, the tires broke, you're hanging from the bow. You can't come back after everything we've been. I crashed the car and out the door, committed immortal sin. You can't come back and rise out of the ground. I buried you, I pressed your suit, but what do I do now? Driving down the stair of 32, broken ankles, I lost both of my shoes. Cracks aren't healing, there's nothing left to do. I broke the ceiling and then I lost you.
I have multiple social medias. On TikTok, I am Spencer.ent, and Spencer is spelled S-P-E-N-S-E-R. My Instagram is Spencer Sings with 2 S's at the end of Sings. My Facebook is Spencer Johns. Johns is spelled J-O-H-N-S. And there are links. If you find one of them, you can find me everywhere. And also on Spotify, my 2 songs I have out are Burden and 6 Minutes in Georgia, again under the name Spencer.
So for my last song, I wanted to do a song that was really personal to me. I actually came to Connersville for the first time in about 12 years over the summer. My grandparents were from Liberty, and my grandparents also worked here in Connersville, and they unfortunately passed away when I was only 5 years old in 2010. And coming back, we looked back at a bunch of memories, and I couldn't remember much, and that made me very sad, and of course I had to write a song about it. So this is a song I wrote about my grandparents in Liberty and Connersville and everything that's here. And I've had a really good time playing here today. I'm very thankful to be here. And yeah, this one is called Scratch Gravel Road. Today I drove down Scratch Gravel Road for the first time since I was 5 years old, and oh, so much came back. I went to your old house today, and it feels weird now you're so far away, when we used to be so close. But it also feels weird to say we were close, 'cause if you saw me rainy day, would you even know who I am? Who I am? Cause I don't even know who you were, and I hate myself for not knowing more. And I know it's not your fault you had to go. Cause I don't even know who you were, but 12 years ago you were my whole world. And I know it's not your fault you had to go. Before I got to know who you were, or before you got to know me, know me. I went to your old town today, the grocery store and the arcade, and still I don't remember a thing. And Mom's driving around telling me stories, showing all the spots where you spend all your money, but only a ghost of you exists now. And we ask around, showing your picture in this little town. A lot of them do remember way more about you than I do, than I do. Cause I don't even know who you were, and I hate myself for not knowing more. And I know it's not your fault you had to go. Cause I don't even know who you were, but 12 years ago you were my whole world. And I know it's not your fault you had to go. Before I got to know who you were, or before you got to know me, know me. And I think about you every day, and I learn about you through memories, but I hate that they're not mine. And I see who you were in photographs, but I can't hear your words or remember your laugh. And I hate that I've lost what once was mine. Back when I used to know who you were, back when I knew who you were. Cause I don't even know who you were, and I hate myself for not knowing more. And I know it's not your fault you had to go. Cause I don't even know who you were, but 12 years ago you were my whole world. And I know it's not your fault you had to go. Before I got to know who you were, or before you got to know me, know me.
We are Join or Die. My name is Andrew. This is James Christian. We come from Brookville, just up the road. So, yeah. Anything you guys want to add?
We play music. We have a good time.
Yeah.
forgotten. Forgotten in time, for I am only temporary.
Well, I came over one day after work, and me and him started hanging out a lot more. We kind of met through work, and one day I just said, hey, I want to write a song. And then I came over one night, and we started writing music, and we wrote that first song, Explain. And yeah, it was really fun. And then Christian came over that night, actually, and I kind of got to meet him that night, and that was pretty neat as well.
James and I are in another band. It's called Out of Torpor. It's a punk band, but that's how we knew each other prior to meeting Andrew. But they'd started writing a few songs and just decided that I was mediocre to okay enough to join the band, so that's kind of how it formed.
Yeah, that was pretty much it.
And we didn't come up with our name until like 6 months after we started the band. We just was going off whatever, our names and stuff like that. So yeah, we saw the flag. I had that flag hanging up in my room, actually, and me and James were hanging out one night, and I said, hey, what if we named our band Join or Die? And then me and him were like, yeah, that's a great idea. So yeah.
And I looked it up and made sure nobody else had that name.
Yeah.
Nobody else has that name, so we're like, cool.
Yeah.
You say that I'm different from you, and you don't like my ways. Well, I'm not looking for any kind of praise. I just want out of this craze. Yeah, out of this craze. I know I'm the black sheep of this family, but I'm okay with it now. Just let me be. Just let me be. When I speak, no one is listening to me. I've lost so many damn hours of sleep trying to fulfill your needs. weed. I know I'm the black sheep of the family, but I'm okay with it now. Just let me be. 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 I know I'm the black sheep of this family, but I'm okay with it now. Just let me be. Just let me be.
My musical influence and background is a lot of metal, like the more it makes the ears bleed, the better it is, honestly, in my opinion. But my musical influence, I started playing guitar about 8 years ago. I listened to a lot of Red Hot Chili Peppers, a lot of Pearl Jam, a lot of, the basic stuff that gets you into guitar, Metallica. And then I ended up playing bass, and then James here needed a bass amp for Ray, our bass player in our other band, and I started playing drums just a couple months prior to that, and they needed a drummer, so that's kind of where I'm at musically, and then kind of doing this, putting my guitar playing on showcase. But that's about it.
For me, I grew up loving music from a young age. My dad and mom, I listened to a lot of old country, really, slow walking kind of bass line country, and like Hank Sr. and a lot of the 60s and 50s stuff. So I came from a really different musical background, and then I started getting into more, more of my own taste throughout the years, and then I started really listening to rock music and stuff like that, and then Seether actually became a huge influence to me, and a lot of Stained was a big influence to me, and it just kind of kept building up over time. I can name all kinds of different things that are really my influence. A lot of 80s and 70s rock too. Just a lot of different stuff. But I've always loved music, and I've always tried to get into doing stuff like this. And God blessed me with these two to write music and perform. So that's for me anyway.
And yeah, when I was I had been singing in choirs and stuff since I was like this tall,
It's like my grandma, man.
like church choirs,
Since you were this big.
stuff like that. And then so I was in choir in elementary school, middle school, all the way out through senior year of high school as in choir. But when I was 13, I was like really wanting to learn how to play guitar because of the video game Guitar Hero. That was a big, man, that's just cool, So then I learned real guitar, and I was, 13 when I taught myself. But then I ended up going to school for it, music business, and graduated with a music business degree from Indiana State. And I've played in bands since I was 16 years old, been performing. And I've recorded 3 albums with 2 different bands. And we're about to record an album, and me and Christian's band is about to record another album as well. So staying busy.
Yeah.
being creative. It's fun.
There's always music going on when all three of us are around you. So.
Yeah.
I woke up this morning and I've got a sneaking suspicion you ain't gonna be around anymore. You packed your bags and changed your job. You're looking for a new start. Now I'm stuck here missing you, but all I can say is thank you for being there through the good and the bad. Best friend I've ever had. You will never know the debt I owe to you, but I know that you won't accept anything I offer to you. So I guess this is thank you. Thank you. Every day I walked in, you asked me how I was doing. You never cared about the time I was taking out of your day, and you made me feel like it wasn't about the paycheck. It was all about our friendship. I just wanna say to you, thank you. Man, I'm gonna miss you for being there through the good and the bad. Best friend I've ever had. You will never know the debt I owe to you, but I know you won't accept anything I offer to you. So I guess this is thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. For being there through the good and the bad. Best helper I've ever had. You will never know the debt I owe to you, but I know that you won't accept anything I offer to you. So I guess this is thank you.
You can follow our Instagram, our Facebook. It's just Join or Die Band on both of them.
It's got a snake.
Yeah, it's got a snake. We designed our own little logo based off our flag out there.
Actually,
we had a graphic designer actually do it for us. But
our bass player in Out of Torpor, Ray Kunkel, is a great graphic designer, and we recommend her if anybody needs anything graphic design wise. She's
Hit her up.
She's amazing.
Do it.
But anyways,
for me, if you want to follow me on my personal social, it's just Andrew Harnischfeger. And I don't know if these guys want to give that away, but that's about how you can get a hold of me and our band.
If you want to follow me, look my back.
get in line.
But
8:59. The same stupid beam of light floods my window, laying in the same sheets. I curse my name that night. Take my mental crutches, but they only break me more. I walk out, everyone wants to help, but no one has a damn cure for the stupid jail I'm held in my infected head. But I can't explain the feelings, and I don't want to either anymore. Look at my reflection in the mirror, wondering what kind of man I've let myself become. Drowning in the visions of what could happen to me if I let this disease consume me. My poor mother wonders what kind of man she brought into this world, but I can't explain the feelings, and I don't want to either anymore. Stop asking all your stupid questions, can't answer anymore. So trapped in the stupid, tormented mind. My girl tries so damn hard to make me smile, but she's held down by the weight of my inner battle, like an anchor thrown down to the sandy sea floor. But I can't explain the feelings, and I don't want to either anymore. So stop asking all your stupid questions, can't answer anymore. No, I never could, and I never will. So stop asking all your questions. Thank you.
This is a song that I wrote back as a teenager or in my early college years. So I love playing it still, back up the road a ways. I want to go to the country, see what I could find. Lose my city mind. Back to the back roads, yes indeed, I love to run free. Take me back to where I long to be. I know sometimes that I just can't see, but the lawman's gone ain't company. He's got you on the run most every day from something that you wanted to say. You're driving on the road and you're feeling fine, with good friends and good times. company car hasn't got any room for me, 'cause they don't like it if you try to roll free. I think I'll go out for a walk today, hear what God's silence has got to say. I'd go out and find you if I don't lose my way. I'd wait here for you, but I can't stay. I sure can't stay. Into the Indiana night before you go on a country ride. Back up the road a ways, I was hoping that we'd find something good to ease your mind. I want to go to the country, see what I can find here in Connersville. Lose my city mind. Back up the road a ways, I was hoping that we'd find something good to ease your mind. Something good to ease your mind. Back up the road I was hoping we'd find. I'm Buck Rogers Jr. My real name is Robert Rogers. I'm named after my father. I play as Buck Rogers Jr. because I do that in honor of the World War II and Korean veterans, the Vietnam veterans, and so on. My father's nickname in the service was Buck. I started playing music right around the age of 13 or 14 years old in church. Learned from some friends in church. Played throughout high school and college. I have been playing here locally. I play at the farmers markets here in Connersville and also Whiteland. I've played here at the Indiana State Fair, a number of places here in central Indiana and southern Indiana. I write songs, so I've been writing songs for a long time. This is from my Louisiana band. I have a band called Buck Rogers Jr. and La Louisiane. This is a song that I wrote. All these songs that I'm playing tonight as Spencer songs are songs that I've written. So this song tonight is about Louisiana. I'm from Indiana, but my mother was from New Orleans. This song is called The Big Pond. Yeah, there's a big pond by New Orleans. It's got plenty of room. My sweetheart and I go dancing there underneath the Cajun moon. I say, come on, baby, let's work off some of these red beans and rice. Let's take a walk and make a wish in a Cajun paradise. Cajun paradise. It's a hazy evening in New Orleans after eating etouffee. Hey, won't you take a walk with me, darling, down to Lake Pontchartrain, down to Lake Pontchartrain. know some bars got Monday Night Football blazing on TV. Saints and Colts at the Fado, they're serving red beans and rice for free. Hey, I like your family, I hope that they like me, and I'll dance forever with your child underneath the Cajun breeze, underneath the Cajun breeze. It's a hazy evening in New Orleans after eating etouffee. Hey, won't you take a walk with your darling down to Lake Pontchartrain, down to Lake Pontchartrain. Let's go to New Orleans, Louisiana. My love's pretty like a picture, the one I carry with me. Yeah, we've been together a few years now, one more make three. Hey, it started on the Pontchartrain at a catfish shack named Jake's, where Cajuns fiddle in the night down by the big lake, down by the big lake. It's a hazy evening in New Orleans after eating etouffee. Hey, won't you take a walk with your darling down to Lake Pontchartrain, down to Lake Pontchartrain. Yeah, I love to hear those Cajuns play. They really set me free out here on Lake Pontchartrain. My baby and me, my baby and me.
Musical influence, I started my first song ever was Eleanor Rigby, learning that through the Beatles. And it was primarily because that song had two chords, but I always have liked folk players. I've liked people like Tom Rush. I've liked Bruce Cockburn. Of course, groups like Curtis Mayfield and the Impressions, John Fogerty, Creedence Clearwater. So I go to those types of groups these days. Singer-songwriters, James Taylor, Jim Croce, Harry Chapin, Carole King, Joni Mitchell, you name it along that line. So.
Normandy, from Paris and Calais. They're your fathers, mothers, grandfathers, and aunts. They're fighting for the USA. They fought for peace and freedom, and they suffered along the way. They're part of the greatest generation on earth. Say thanks to the Grey Ghost today. Oh, they stand there in their World War II caps. Just say thanks and be on your way. They're part of the greatest generation on earth. Say thanks to the Grey Ghost today. At the World War II Memorial Dedication, oh, Tom Brokaw had something to say. Between the Washington Monument and that one for old Abe, was their rightful place on that day. So gather round, friends, let me tell you, hey, won't you listen to what I gotta say? They battled Hitler, Mussolini, and Hirohito. My God, say thanks to the Grey Ghost today. Oh, they stand there in their World War II caps. Just say thanks and be on your way. They're part of the greatest generation on earth. Say thanks to the Grey Ghost today. Oh, they stand there in their World War II caps or Korea. Say thanks and be on your way. They got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Say thanks to the Grey Ghost today. Say thanks to the freedoms they gave. Say thanks and be on your way.
You can reach me at Buck Rogers Jr. On the web. You can also reach out to me at BRJR Music. I'm pretty easy to find there. I also have a YouTube page, Buck Rogers Jr. on YouTube. You can see a number of my songs there. So I'm able to be reached at those points.
This song is called A Hoosier Lullaby, and I hope that you like it. It's one of my newer songs. Indiana, you're the heart of the heartland. You're the place where all the crossroads of America go. Indiana, you are a native land where prairies, pioneers, and the cornfields grow. Our Hoosier heartland, Steel City and the Ohio, from Fort Wayne to Evansville, where four seasons will show Hoosier hospitality. Hey, let that spirit grow. Families, faith, and gratefulness in the cardinal state we know. Indiana's 206 years old. You are a native heartland, bears a Blue River and Buffalo Roam. Hoosier hospitality, let that grow from where it starts. From South Bend to the Ohio, with Indy at its heart. Indiana, you are our native home. There are 19 stars on your flag that have all bravely flown. Doones Lake Shore to the Ohio, with the Wabash in between. You are a Hoosier family in this lullaby and dream. Indiana, 206 years old. You are a native birthplace, bears a Blue River and Buffalo Roam. Hoosier hospitality, let that grow from your heart. From South Bend to the Ohio, with Indy at its heart. in this Hoosier lullaby.